What's up YouTube? This is my routine for my naturally thick eyebrows. I'm going to start by taking my Anastasia spoolie and brushing my brows upward because they naturally grow outward. My brows are growing out, so they are slightly uneven. And this is my favorite concealer. It is so bomb. This is in the color Ginger. Using my Vida Luxe angle brush, I'm going to start by taking the concealer right in the arch because they are growing out. That's where it's uneven. It may seem backwards because I'm using concealer first, but because my brows are naturally thick and in the grow out stage, it's most important to trace where I need to fill in to make them even. This brow needs the most attention in the arch because it is the thicker brow. And the front of the bottom, if that makes sense, of this brow needs to grow out. So that's why the concealer is placed a little bit below so I know where to fill in. See how tracing my brows with concealer makes them appear much more even without even applying any brow pencil? I'm going to be filling in my brows with the Anastasia's Brow Wiz in the color Taupe, starting at the bottom because that's where I want it to be the most defined, and just brush upward. I'm naturally heavy-handed in literally like everything that I do, but when I do fill in my brows, I'm very, very light and I take a lot of time in just creating upward strokes as if I'm drawing little pieces of hair to make it look really natural. This is a crucial part of my brows. I make sure I'm super light-handed when I'm filling in right here, and I just brush upward like I'm creating little hairs so that it's nice and natural and I don't have boxed brows. And like I said, this one, it needs to grow out on the bottom more, so I'm gonna start by brushing upward strokes and creating the illusion that it is thicker on the bottom front part of my brow. And once again, really light strokes upward as if I'm creating little pieces of hair. I really take a lot of time on my eyebrows to make sure they're sculpted and blended. Keyword blended. Girl, make sure your eyebrows are blended. Blend for your life. There is nothing worse than some unblended eyebrows where you can see the makeup. Typically, I let my concealer bake and marinate while I put on the rest of my makeup. I obviously have it on already, so I'm gonna just touch up, get on the phone.
You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
My mama know that she was calling and hanging up.
Ain't me calling hanging up, baby. You know I love your mama.
Now that that's done, it's time to blend this concealer out. It's had enough time to set, but first, let's step into church. Look at them edges, girl. Praise them.
Hallelujah. Glory. Anybody come to give him praise tonight? Anybody come to give him glory? Somebody shout hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Okay, I'm done, I promise. Now I'm going to take Nars Concealer in the color Biscuit, which is a little bit darker, and clean up my brows and shape them. And remember, girls, blend. I love this Vida Luxe brush because it blends out my concealer super bomb and it allows my eyebrows to keep the definition without ruining the shape. But blend. I spend a lot of time blending, making sure that my concealer is seamless. And I take my beauty blender and just blend out with that also because it has a little bit of my foundation on it. And this is the major key, the Brow Shaping Wax by Milani. I take it at the front and press it kind of hard so that you can see the hair on my brows. You see that? How you can see how sparse they are? I think it just makes it so much neater and it tops off my brows. Without doing this, I do not feel my brows are as bomb. I feel like this is like the fleek on top of my brow routine. And you can brush them out also. and create some more little hair with the wax. You can put the wax on before or after. I prefer after. Last touches and your girl is done. But I do highlight with my Makeup Forever, and I definitely ruin that, but it's okay because it still does its job. And put a tiny little highlight on my brow bone, and that's my brow routine. YouTube, so I hope you enjoyed my brow routine. I know a lot of you keep asking for my daily makeup routine, but little do y'all know I'm at Sephora like every week trying to find out why my face eats my makeup, why the powder doesn't last, why nothing lasts from my face, and why it's so oily. So once I feel like I have that down packed, I will go ahead and record that for you. Brows is something I kind of feel like I got down, so that's why I shared this video with you. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I kind of lightened my hair a lot. It was that time in the month and I was just ugly and stupid and nothing worked, and I was fat, my hair was ugly, and my body was ugly, and I thought ugly, and I was just an ugly person. So I just had an impulse to dye my hair, and I did it. I did not record it. I just brought it up closer to the roots rather than leaving it really low. So with that being said, I did have to dye my eyebrows lighter to match and blend. So if you guys didn't want to see that video, I can go ahead and post that for you. Just let me know if you want to see that. Go ahead and check out my website, www.thefindguru.com. Thank you so much. See you in a few days. See you in a few days. I need to come up with like a good ending because yeah, it's not. I need to bring my YouTube bars up so I can get, you know, my stuff a little bit better. Brows on fleek. If there's one thing that's got to be done, it's my brows. They're obviously naturally thick, so I don't need to do too much to them, but baby, these gotta be done. Fresh eyebrows are like a man's hairline. Like, if you don't got a lineup, don't talk to me. No, I'm just kidding. If you don't got a line, if you have a man with a lineup versus a man without a lineup is like, hey boo, like to hey boo. A little thirsty, you know? So like when a girl has her eyebrows done, I bet you more guys are gonna hit on you because they're gonna be like, they don't even know why they think you're more attractive, but some flaky eyebrows will turn a man into a thirst bucket, if y'all know what I mean.